scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons.
Hello and welcome to my crazy world. It's me, Elle, with my little top hat on because I can. I just thought I'd step it up a little bit from the antlers. So, got to be in Christmas festivities and wibble wobble. Anywho, today I thought we would talk about music. 80s music, music I like. Whether it be from, well, I started off making it about the 80s, but it's slowly progressed to just about everything, bar the 70s music that I like. So, yeah, I have written down several, 2 pages worth so far, that I enjoy, so I can do that. I can wobble my head too, and my head wobbles. Yes, I think we've been through that already. Anywho, all right, let's go through this. We've got 80s music and what I like. So to start off with, I won't mention the 70s. I'll do that as another video, because there's so many of the 80s, 70s that I really enjoyed. So we'll leave that at that, and then we'll go into the 80s, which is where my taste for music flourished from here to Kingdom Come. Basically, it was, the 80s were a flourish of metal band, then glam, hair metal, cock rockets, and then you went into new wave, new romantics, a little bit of sort of synth techno, what has become techno music and synthesized music. There was goth. Goth's been around for forever, but I sort of started with a few of the goth bands, which at the time I didn't realise were actually goth bands, so figure that one out. But yeah, I've written down so many, it's ridiculous, and I apologise for playing with my hair, but it's giving me the irrit. So okay, well, everybody who knows me pretty well knows that I am a bit of a Kiss freak. I could be a little bit controversial and go and say that the original 4 were my favourite, and the add-ons over the years have been good, and some that don't do it for me, but it's not anything to do with Kiss ranting, so we'll just leave it at that. But my favourite time of theirs was when it was the original 4s. So, although in saying that, I also liked the Revenge era. I thought that was fun as well. So, you know, a little bit of the, when they took the makeup off, but that was with Eric Carr, so he had his makeup on and then off. There was Vinnie Vincent, but as I said, enough of the Kiss stuff. Kiss was my favourite band. As I was growing up, I found out about them when I was in grade 5, and have really enjoyed them, loved them, became a bit of an obsessed freak, more so than usual, about them. So that was that. Then my next one is Alice Cooper, who has now become my all-time favourite. I love him to death. He's just withstood the years of abuse that he gave himself, and he still continued on, and as a nearly 73-year-old man, he's still going strong, and watching his concerts is just like watching his old concerts. Maybe a little bit slowed down, but hey, you know, when you're in your 70s, let's face it, it's going to happen. Something's got to give. So, but he still puts out a tremendous show, so can't fault him. Then we've got all the 80s hair bands. I enjoyed the glam that they put out and all their hair everywhere. So we had bands like Poison, Van Halen, Motley Crue. Then the ones they were, you know, the big 80s bands to do with glam. Several more, of course. There's Halloween, Twisted Sister, Def Leppard, Queensryche. So they were in it too. Who else? In Excess, My Sex. My Sex and In Excess was sort of, they tried to become hair bands, but they were Australian and they made their own thing. I wouldn't classify them as a hair band. So why did I say that? Because I'm a twit. And if you, I'll just show you this. See that writing there? That's where I started, nice and neatly. And then that's what I ended up writing down, like anything and everything that I could remember that did it for me. I also like goth music and dark wave. Susie and the Banshees, I love. The Cure, I like some of their stuff, not all of it. Let's see. Susie and the Banshees. Look, really, I'm not going to put it into segregated things because that's what I was going to do, but in my wisdom, I've written down everything everywhere, so I'm just going to put it out there and say, yeah, I like my dark wave. I love trance, I should say, and techno. What is there? New Romantics. Then you had just basic bands that, not basic, but how do you describe them? Just the 80s pop. It was brilliant. Who else? More recently, I've fallen in love with Rammstein. Till is brilliant, but all the other members are just as good, of course. But yeah, there's them, and these are more recent ones that I've started, like, well, not started. It stemmed from the 80s, but slowly progressed to the 90s and 2000s and all of that. So there's Lut Angle. If I don't pronounce it properly, I apologise. Then there's Cradle of Filth, Korn, Marilyn Manson. Very, very recently, there's a girl called Poppy, and some of the stuff that she's put out is pretty weird and wonderful and out there, and I love it. So yeah. Then back from the 80s, there's Jean Michel Jarre, or Jarre, anyway. Loved him. His record Tubular Bells was right up there, beautiful, and the music came from The Exorcist, so not all of it, but some, and it was fantastic. Then he did another one, Zoo Look, and I really enjoy that. I've got it on cassette tape. That's how long I've had it. And yeah, brilliant. All right, I'm just going to name people and stuff that I enjoy. So, Queen, of course, Depeche Mode. They've gone. Anyway, Rob Zombie, Kraftwerk, Eisenfunk. I think I said The Cure, yeah. Marilyn Manson, yes. I like Linkin Park. There's a band which has been around since 2013, I think Alyssa told me. And it's actually Richard from Rammstein, his side project, and they're called Emigrate, and he collaborates with other people, whether it be lead singers, or not so much bands, but different singers, whether it be male, female, or different genres as well, and love it. He actually did one that I fell in love with the lead singer from Ghost, Tobias, and so good. But anyway, yeah, and when I just said that, there's a band which I've been into since last year, and I feel like I've been listening to them forever, and that's Ghost. There's a chap by the name of Rob Dugan, and I love his voice. It's really nice. There's Corvus Corax? Yeah. Corax. Well, I think it's Corax. So forgive me if I don't say it properly. Enigma, Tall, Depeche Mode, like I said already. Men at Work, yes, I know how ridiculous, but anyway. Duran Duran, the Tube Army, Gary Newman, Human League, Run DMC, so you go from one area to another, Run DMC, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Tone Lock, and Young MC. So yeah, I'm all over the place like a dog's dinner. Then just to put a spanner in the works, I love opera, and in particular there's one aria that is absolutely my favourite, and it's called Nessun Dorma, and that means, in Italian, it means no one sleeps. And yeah, love my opera. That's because my mummy and my daddy, they were both opera singers, and that's how they met, and that's how I came along. So yeah, opera is very near and dear to my heart. I don't listen to it as much as I should, but when I do get in my mood, I will sit there and listen to it non-stop. So yeah, one day I might actually do a complete sort of genre and year of bands that I enjoy. If I go into the 70s music, we'll be here all year, because I don't have one set thing. I mean, I went through my ska phase and a little bit of reggae, but that stems a lot from ska. Oh, The Police is another band that I didn't write down, but there's them. Who else? So many more. Like I said, if I pulled out my music records, LPs, CDs, tapes, and my, of course, homemade jobbies that you used to listen to the radio and, press record when you wanted to listen to your favourite song but didn't have quite enough cashola to buy the single yourself. So many a day, after school, Saturdays, Sundays, you'd listen to your radio station, which was 3XY for me. And yeah, you'd just go on there and sit there. Mind you, I didn't do that because it was highly illegal, and I used to get the poopies up so bad when the DJs would cut in, you know, at the end or at the very start, so you wouldn't get the proper start of the song. You'd have the DJ talking and then the song comes on. Other way around, at the end, you know, you'd be listening to the end of the song and Mr. DJ gets in there. And anyway, now speaking of which, the Carpenters. Yes, I like the Carpenters and ABBA and Bay City Rollers. Yes, I was one of those. Well, not so much the wearing pants and stuff, but I like the drummer, and his name was Eric. Funny about that. But anyway, what else? Oh, geez, I could keep on going forever, but what I'll do is I'll leave it here for now, because otherwise you'll fall asleep on me. And I will do a 70s and maybe, like I said, do proper years and genres and stuff like that, and not be so all over the place like a dog's dinner. But anyway, if you feel so inclined to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell so you get notifications from me when I put up my videos. Please feel free and enjoy. Also, please feel free to go down into the comments and put down your favourite bands. I know some people that would, well, if they feel so inclined, would say a lot of things about Kiss for me, maybe. So we'll see what they've got to say, if at all. And yeah, meanwhile, please take care, stay safe on the roads. Take care, especially being the Christmas time on the roads, and stay safe. Treat others as you would like to be treated, especially in this time of year. Be kind to your retail checkout chicks and sales staff. They're trying just as much as they can. No need to be nasty. So there you go. All right, that's my rave and rant and banter and everything finished for now. So take care and bye.